Welcome, welcome, welcome to week 2 of Young Entrepreneurs. I have the honor of having this guest on. So for those of you who were on last week, yes, she was on last week, but because we had some tech issues, she wasn't able to completely finish everything as far as the conversations. So what did I do? Got her on her own show for today. So we get to have the opportunity to talk about her product, how she got started as a young person, and now where she's going and what she's doing with her business. So bring in your young people, bring them in, make sure they tune in and watch. If you are a part of her family or her friends, make sure you share, you like, you comment, but tune in because we are going to have an amazing, amazing conversation about makeup artistry, her getting into cosmetics and her makeup line and all these other things and how she got started, when she got started, and just a plethora of things as a young person. So get in, stay tuned. It's going to be a great one. See you soon.
Here at MBA, we try to help you be your best. So join Rita Collins as we try to make your business a success. I see you starting out your business, you seem kinda lost. So come and visit our page and we'll help you be a boss. We'll guide you and support you with new exciting strategies. Join us at MBA, don't let it be a tragedy. We offer help, we offer class. From now we'll start with a little bright sweat. But don't have to stress, just do your best. With us on your side, you'll learn to maximize.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. I am absolutely excited. I'm getting my words all jumbled up, y'all. Hey, what's up, DJ? Hey, Leanne. How are y'all? Thank you so much for joining in. Hey, Quanda. Yes, your daughter is on. I'm so excited to have her on this evening. And we are going to be going through our second round of a young entrepreneur, and I'm excited. Why? Because we were supposed to have her on last week. Well, she was on last week, but again, we had some tech issues and things like that, and now we get to continue on with the conversation. Now we get to talk more about her. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Talk more about her business, and everything else. Yes, right, Quanda? Extra excited, right? And so how she got started and so much more. So thank you all for joining. And without further ado, I would like to invite you in to meet Mia. Hello, Mia. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Oh, that is so great. So great. So great. So great. I'm absolutely elated that you were able to work out your schedule to come back on this week after everything from last week. And now we get to kind of like just go in and really go through and have this whole conversation about you being a young entrepreneur and how you're moving forward, your business and conversations and everything else. So let's get right into this thing and basically tell us a little bit about yourself for those who did not see it last week. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, things you love to do, best memory as a younger person. Tell us all about that.
Okay, well, hi, I'm Mia Showman. I am from Philadelphia. I am 18 years old. I actually just turned 18 2 weeks ago. I'm very creative, artistic, love painting, drawing, like anything under creativity, and yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. So painting. Oh, hey, Grandma. Grandma's here. So painting, drawing. So how did you even get into all of that?
Ever since I was little, especially like in like class, they would ask us to draw something, or like they'll put like an object in front of us and we'll have to draw it. And ever since then, I love to paint because I like to get messy. It just like started out of nowhere. It wasn't like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's absolutely awesome. So we got that like that creative bug and creativity up within you. So that's what's up. I'm excited about that. Absolutely so proud. Because I know about that with myself. I was the one as a kid that always wanted to color in the coloring books. I was the one that was putting together puzzles. Like for some reason, I had to like have some type of creative thing that I was moving forward, not realizing that years later I was going to start a graphic and design company. So, but those type of things I absolutely love. So, with that being said, what was one of the things that you loved the most when it came down to you being creative?
Just having the free will to do anything that I wanted to do, whether it's how to draw, what to draw, when to draw it. Just having that free will of just doing whatever your mind wants you to like write or draw.
Yeah, yeah. That makes complete sense, right? Just to having that ability to be like, oh, I can be creative, I can have fun, I can have my own flow, whichever way I want to. So that's absolutely awesome. And did that lead to you wanting to start your business? Do you feel like that was part of it? Tell us more about how and why you started your business, basically.
Yeah, it actually like has a lot to do with why I started my business. Especially in makeup, just makeup alone itself. Again, it's like the colors to put together, the lipsticks, the varieties of different tools to use. That's basically why I started it, and then yeah, that's really the reason why I started makeup, just to be artistic on somebody's face, to use a face as a canvas.
Yeah. So you started out doing makeup first before you started your makeup line.
Yes.
All right. So who was your first, I guess, person that you were able to, I guess, test on?
It was actually my mom.
Ooh, so how did that work? Did you, oh, we don't have pictures right now, but how did that work for you? Was it a good experience? Like, did she like it? Was it for an event or anything like that?
It was basically just to practice. I mean, I do it like sometimes I do for her live. So just to practice for me to do whatever I want when I get older for like celebrities or stuff. She was just a practice, just to use.
And when did you start that? At what age?
I think I was 12.
12. And you just turned 18. So basically 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years. You've basically been doing makeup, getting those skills in, leveling up, and everything else. That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. And that your mom let you practice on her at 12. I don't know if I would let my 12-year-old do it, but your mom is amazing. I guess it's some creative juices and business stuff that works all around in your family.
Yes.
Yeah. So is it a thing where you feel like you got like a lot of people in your family that does that type of stuff? Business owners and things like that within your family?
Yes, we have a lot, a lot. So just like seeing that makes me want to do the same.
Oh, nice, nice. So is that part of, I guess your background that you're in? So is that a person within your family, or because your background looks absolutely amazing?
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, this is my grandmother's artwork. She creates these, and she also creates shoes, which is right here.
Wow.
She takes her.
Oh, wow. That's so decent. So they're like bouquet shoes. Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah.
In the background, all of it. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have your grandma on this show. For real.
Yes.
That is absolutely beautiful. Like all of those different things. Those are amazing. Yes, I need to have her up on here so that we could kind of learn more about that, how she makes it, the process. And I want to buy one. I need some for my life. Those are absolutely awesome. So that's great. That's amazing. So it's in your family. You've seen it as you've been growing up, and you've been wanting to get involved in it. And I think that's absolutely awesome. And I'm glad your mom let you test on her, because that now led to you being able to find new things and be a little bit more expressive with all of your makeup and things like that. So now that you've moved to a place where you were actually able to start a cosmetic line, tell us a little bit about, your cosmetics, and how did that even start?
My line itself, we started it like a year ago, and it just came out of nowhere. Actually, like I didn't plan on like doing it right away, because my mindset was a little different. That I was too little to start one. So we started it a year ago. It came out of nowhere. Me and my mom was just sitting on the couch, and we just thought to start one. And the process, just a lot of
Wait, last part I heard was the process. Did I miss you? The last part I heard you say was the process.
Yeah, the process, and then taking the time to research up like all the different makeup and how to start the line.
So what type of products do y'all have? Is it all natural? Is it some other stuff? How did y'all even come up with that particular line?
I always wanted for my line to be all natural. So yes, my line is all natural. There is no harm. No animals are harmed with the makeup or anything. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was all natural, because some people can break out depending on what they use or how they use it. So I want to make sure it was all clean.
Awesome. Dee, are you able to put up her website? So what other products do you have on there? I know I saw lipstick. What else do you have on your site?
I have lipstick. I have shimmers. I have lip gloss. There's a lot of varieties. I have skincare, and yes, a few skincare products, and a palette. I have one big palette, and then a couple other small little palettes.
Oh, nice. I saw something about an eye sealer on there. What is that about? How do you use an eye sealer? I'm not familiar.
Eye sealer is more like what to put on your eye. It gives like your eyeshadow more of a pop. It brings out your eyeshadow a little bit more than usual.
Got
so it's basically like concealer, but it's more a sealer than, yeah.
Awesome. And what about the scroll down again, D? All the way down. It was the face primer or something like that. So you put that on, silicone based primer. So is it something you put on your face underneath all your makeup, or what is the benefit of that for your skin?
Yeah, so primer has to go on first before you put all the other bases of foundation, concealer. It helps it protect your skin from all the harsh makeup.
Oh, nice. See, you educating me, girl. I didn't know all this stuff. And so the strawberry, is that a shimmer too? Or is that like another something else? Say it again. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, thank you. Y'all can go check her website out if you have not checked it out already while we've been on here. So I'm absolutely it's amazing. Yes, Mia motivation. What is it? Motivating, inspiring, and adorable. That was one of the questions I had for you last time. So tell us a little bit more about your name. Why did you call it that?
It just came to mind basically because I want to motivate women, young girls like me, that makeup is not just to cover up your insecurities. It's also to use to make yourself more confident, make you be the one that everybody looks at when you walk into the room. So I just decided to put motivating and inspiring, because I want to do that to little girls and teenagers that are my age.
Oh, that is so dope. I like that because so many of them need it, right? Some don't know how to do makeup. Others don't know the difference with the foundation and all that stuff. Like, I'm still like, oh, primer. Well, what's the point of primer? And I'm just like, I'll be putting stuff on my face. Is it right? Is it not? Maybe, maybe
Right.
not. Right. Either way, I think it's absolutely amazing to be able to inspire young people and older people as they move into that place within themselves for, how they feel, because that's so important. Our parents, especially nowadays with Zoom and COVID and all that other stuff, right? So now when you think about COVID and people now having to be on front of the screens all the time, how has COVID basically affected how you do business and stuff like that? Or has it affected your
Well,
business positively or negatively?
um, negatively, like tremendously. It with the company that I use, they're based in Canada, so the products and the factory and making it takes it's a long process to make and then get it shipped. So yeah, it has impacted us negatively a lot.
Got you. So it's just taking longer to get the product to the people, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Ah, dang. So, were there other ideas that y'all had around how y'all can still move forward, selling your product? Were there other things that you probably thought of or thought about to kind of take your business to the next level or transition or some way?
We're renovating it right now. I don't think we have we haven't really thought about how we're going to move forward from it. We're just renovating, making it get to a point where we can it's just a lot of process just to think about and stuff. So
Yeah, that makes complete sense, right? Because even now when we are here with COVID, when you're thinking about reinventing your business, because again, COVID, right? A lot of businesses closed their doors, or even restaurants now that reopened their doors had to remodel and reinvent and do things in a completely different way, right? So they had to rethink a whole new structure and status and everything else. And what does that look like? So that's pretty cool. That's dope. And I'm glad that you're still moving forward with it, because you see it's a really great product, a really great line. And you just never know. Like, you could have this whole other young thing with a whole bunch of other young girls where you're inspiring them and, doing some fashion shows and all those other things. So you just never know. Could be a whole bunch of other stuff that you continue to do, which would be absolutely dope. Because there's this one stylist who is going through her whole rebranding, and I did give her your name, so maybe you can end up getting on her show too. She does faith and fashion. Right. So her name is T. Marche. And so as she's rebranding and re-going through stuff, she talks about the process of fashion when it comes down to just being a person of faith. And so now you have this whole process of just your makeup line, right? That's part of the fashion, not only just your clothes or what you put on your body, that whole process. What does it look like? All those things. Yep. So this is T. Marche. Right. So she's more of a fashion person, what she does with her outfits. And, she does faith and fashion where she brings on other individuals who does fashion as well. But of course, when you do fashion, you want to have makeup, nice makeup, to be able to go with it. So if you can do your own makeup, and in addition to, knowing what to wear as far as your style, then hey, why not? So I don't know. Hopefully you're going to be on her show soon. I definitely gave her your name as of last week and thought it would be great for you to be on her show. So, as she talks about that and or whatnot. So we will see what's up. We will see what's up. But other than that, that's absolutely amazing with the whole reinvention process of what you want to do for your business and stuff. So how has everything affected you now when it comes down to school? Because I think you graduated early from high school or something like that.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did graduate early. It has in fact affected me tremendously. wasn't planning on graduating that early, but things happen. I'm glad I'm done a little earlier than usual. Yeah.
So what age did you graduate high school? Was it what, 16, 17?
17.
All right, so you graduated at 17 and you went off to college, and I think you're in college now, right?
Right now I'm taking a cosmetology class, but right now I'm just taking a little itty bitty break from college because of what happened in like high school. Taking high school classes with college classes was a huge like impact on me, so I just taking a little break.
Yes, listen, I know how it was for me when I finished college. I was like, grad school, I'm gonna take a long break. So, but I will be going back to grad school. I think it's important to have yourself in a good headspace when you make those decisions, so that you know what you want out of life and how you're going to continue to move forward. Especially if you're going to continue to have room for, your business here, right? And now you're saying you're doing cosmetology. So how are you going to level up within those areas before you decide to go back? So that's still really good. It's still really good that you have that moment to take that break and to take that time. So I think it's important for, just your mental health and things like that. So that's good. That's dope. And you're doing cosmetology. So that's going to only continue to enhance your creativity. That's what it really was. You just wanted to be creative and not have to be restricted by these school books and these classes and these papers and these deadlines. You just want creativity. That's what it was. To do what you need to do when you can, to let your creative works kind of just flow. That's absolutely amazing. That's awesome. That's what's up, Mia. So what is like something that you would tell other young people your age or even younger, what to do? Like how would you teach them to move forward with their gifts or their businesses, and why would you tell them that?
Just chase after your dreams. Don't give up. Just because you're young doesn't mean that you have to start later. You can start right now. Just as long as you have the support, your family, your friends, whoever that can build your confidence, to just start now.
That's awesome. So what if a young person doesn't feel like they have a person to support them, like that family member or something? What else would you tell them or share with them, and how they can still get started?
Just do your research. Look up whatever you want to do. Just look it up. There's a lot of things that can help you start whatever you want to do.
All right, cool. That's what's up. And basically, like you said, and to just go out and fulfill their dreams, right? That's awesome. Because I think as y'all move forward, like y'all create this whole new generation that's coming after us with this amazing process. Like, I think that's just absolutely awesome. So what else you think is next for you? So you got this business, you're doing cosmetology. What else do you think, you may want to do? Like, what's some of your future aspirations?
Just to go to college for my business degree. Then after that, just open up my business. Hopefully it will make a huge impact, and that's basically it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so decent. Yes. And do you feel like you'll primarily work with more young people or young girls, or do you feel like it's going to be older people? Or like, what do you think your method will probably be? Or what's your desire, rather, I'll say? What group to work with?
Probably more younger, but like if older wants to learn, I will not say no to it. So yeah.
So will that be more so teaching them about makeup, or like what do you see yourself maybe doing with them or for them?
teaching it, I would love to teach them how to like do it and just show them the process of how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And and how to apply for it and stuff.
Yeah. And so with that, what's one thing that you feel like you can help them overcome with like teaching them the makeup and how to apply it? What do you feel like? Because earlier you said something about your business in relation to your name, helping women or younger girls be inspired. So what are some of the things that you help that your line and your product will help them to overcome as a result of you teaching them and showing them about your business and makeup and things like that?
Just to be yourself. And I'm sorry. Yeah, just to be yourself. Like, just open up to whatever comes your way. And find your comfort in makeup. Don't stress about it. Just be you.
Yeah, just be you. Yes. I think that's very key. Like, just be you and all that you do, basically, right? Because I think especially with Zoom now and classes, there are times where you feel like people are trying to have you be somebody else, right? And you're going to work to just be you. And so what would you say, this may be a little hard one, but what would you say to young people who feel like they don't know who they are?
Just be patient. That's what I learned over the summer, is just to be patient with yourself. Whatever comes your way will come your way. Take your time. Don't rush anything.
That's awesome. So what was the process like in being patient? Sorry, I got something in my throat.
The process of being patient is just, well, but I talk to God. I don't know if I can be able to say that, but I speak to Jesus, take the time just to pray with him, ask him, how can I learn how to be patient? What scripture do I need to learn to take that time and just take a deep breath, relax, don't stress out, don't have anxiety about who's going to look at you, what's going to happen with you. Just ask God for that patience. Just ask for it. That's all I learned, just to ask.
Yeah. No, that's so awesome. No, that's great, because I think now living in a time where, again, I keep saying it, where everybody's on Zoom, right? And we have to be in front of people. We're constantly looking at ourselves and we have to evaluate what we look like. And there are people who get to make fun of you, right? Because cyberbullying is very much a thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if it has unfortunately increased now with us being in COVID. So like you were saying, talking to God, or, your faith, right? And this is for anybody with their level of their own faith who may be watching, but, with your level of faith, asking for that process to be patient and to, that one word you said, to not have anxiety, right? Because we could have a whole lot of anxiety because we don't look like, this person here or that person here, or we gained some weight during COVID, or we can't get up the steps how we could have before as a result of, COVID, or we're noticing so much more this pimple or this skin, or that this thing ain't together because we're in front of our peers all the time and they make everybody keep their cameras on. So I think it could, right. And I think it could, bring down people's self-confidence within themselves. So that process of being patient and asking God and for prayer and taking that time to find out who they are is so important, especially when it comes down to them wanting to wear makeup or begin to move forward. So I think that's absolutely awesome that you could give that suggestion, right? And I think that's an absolutely great situation or story of yours, and that others can definitely listen to your story and apply that. So that's awesome, Mia. Absolutely dope, girl. Yes. And so far, how is cosmetology going for you?
Pretty well actually. I'm learning a lot more than I thought I had already learned. There is a lot of techniques, when to use it, how to use it, how to put it on, which way to use it, especially like so for certain events. There's different looks, so it's a lot to learn, but it's fun to learn it.
Yeah. So explain more of that to us when it comes down to the different events. For those of us who are not into cosmetology, but who see it maybe every day, explain to us why would someone wear a certain type of eyeshadow or eyeliner for one event compared to something else. So what is that whole process like?
So let's say, for example, a smoky eye is more used to more of a nighttime look.
Mm-hmm.
And then like for another example is like a light natural look is for morning on the go. Easy way to just keep on going with your day.
Mm-hmm.
Modeling, they use more like intense looks, so like hardcore like black eyeshadow and more shimmering gold, and then
Yeah.
hard like eyeliner, just to
Mm-hmm.
make it possible when you're sitting on the sidelines, I can see what it looks like.
Mm. Mm.
So.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's nice. And so if someone were to wear a smoky eye during the day, is that kind of like equivalent to wearing white pants um after September or something?
No, I mean you can wear it whenever you want to, but it's more of a nighttime look, because just going out a little too harsh with a smoky eye may, I don't like, it's not a problem, but it's just in the makeup world is more nighttime more than morning, or like, a regular day.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. And so what about lashes, right? I'm a big person. I like lashes. I love them, but girl, I don't always get a chance to put them on, and then I take forever sometimes, and it's like, oh my God, the glue is not working. Hence, I don't have one on me tonight, although I really wanted some on, but I was like, I can't, my lashes. So talk to us about the process of, if you're going to wear lashes, maybe the length, that's the preferred length, right? I don't know if you have a preferred brand. If there is a type of glue that works better, that won't pull your lashes off. And even talk to us about going to go get your lashes maybe professionally done, right? Where you kind of put it on, right? And answer this question. Do you have a smoky eye look on now?
Yes, I do have a natural smoky eye look on now. It's not too harsh, but it's subtle. And to answer your question about the eyelashes, I don't have a specific person I go to get my eyelashes. I go to the hair store and just buy them. The way I put them on, before I put them on, I grab one and I put it like to my eye to measure it out to see if I do need to cut it. If you cut it, just cut a little bit. Don't cut too much. Cut too much, then you might have to get a new pair. And then with the glue, I use duo glue. A lot of makeup artists use duo glue because it dries quicker and clear. And it's less messy. It's not like a mess. The wand that comes with it is really thin, so it's easy to put it
on. Oh, nice. So then you can just put it on. Do you use like just your hands, or do you have like a special like clip on to your eyelash type of thing?
Professionally, you need a tweezer, or where they made now eyelash like tweezers. Or you can use your hands. I use my hands. I don't really have a tweezer to use, but yeah, I use my hands just to put on lightly. Don't put on too hard, or the glue's gonna get everywhere. Just be careful.
Yeah. That makes so much sense, right? I always thought about that because I have literally struggled with the lashes, and I feel like there are some people who just put them on like that, and I'm like, do I really gotta practice this? And then I'm like, my eyes gotta get used to it, but then they're not used to it, and I just always be like, wait a minute. But they look good. They just make your eyes have like this flow to it. Your face just have like this, general pop, I think. So that's just for myself. But I feel like it's like that with other people too who wear lashes, but don't often have to. There are so many people who don't wear lashes and they look amazing and absolutely beautiful. So, but I just had those specific questions about it because I be wanting to wear it. So, so that's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. So what would you say? Is there a different type of look for a woman's face? Because, we all have different features on our faces, right? I have more of the chinky style look to my eyes, right? So one of the other makeup artists, he talked about having darker kind of colors around my eyes because of the way my shapes are, the shape of my eyes are. Now, what about you in relation to what are you learning? What do certain looks give a particular person's face depending on the color of their skin and the shape of their eyes? So what are your suggestions? Like if they have bigger eyes, if they have smaller eyes, like is there kind of like a rule of thumb for makeup?
I actually just learned this in my cosmetology class. With me, I feel as though natural light colors are more vibrant on my eyes and my complexion. If it's like a lighter tone, a lighter person, I feel like bright colors will bring out the eyes. Depending on like the shape of it, I feel like medium-sized eyes have more easy way to like make the tone of it, make it like brighter, bigger, and smaller eyes. I'm learning about smaller eyes. I don't really know about smaller eyes just yet, but I'm still trying to learn how to like, variate like between the different two or whatever size eyes you have.
Yeah. Well, that makes so much sense because you want to wear stuff that is fitting, of course, to your face, your flow, like all those different things. So what about lashes? I'm not lashes, sorry, eyebrows. What about your eyebrows? What are some things that you feel like you will recommend for eyebrows?
Eyebrows, one thing I always have learned from like other makeup artists is that your eyebrows are not twins, they're like sisters. They will never be the same, they will never like equal because my eyebrows don't always come out the right like shape or size. So don't stress about that. I usually use like a eyebrow pencil and a brush, and then just make sure you fill it in the way your natural eyebrow shape is. Some people go out of the ordinary just to make it bigger or like more than what it like your natural eyebrow is. And yeah, just make sure you have concealer so you can shape it the way you want it, make it like nice and neat.
Yeah. That's that thing, concealer. I gotta get to that concealer hip game because I gotta level up some stuff for myself. I'm just saying. Just to help me out. But that makes so much sense. And I like how you stated that, your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. And for me, I'm always like, they gotta be twins. I gotta make them even. And then it just doesn't work out. And I'd be like, oh, Lord, like, come on. Like, they got to look right. And then I just be like, I don't care. Whatever. Maybe they'll notice. Maybe people won't. I don't know. But I'm going to continue to rock out with my own eyebrows and stuff like that. So that's absolutely awesome. So that's great. There was another question that I wanted to ask you in relation to, makeup overall, but I lost it and I cannot remember it. So I will say to you, is there something that you think we should know as people? Like, what would you want to teach us as your audience who's listening?
Just explore. Don't hesitate to dip your toes into something. Try it out. See if it works for you. If it doesn't, then move on.
Yeah. I like that. Try it. Playworks. I used to work for a company called Playworks, and they would have a thing called Try It On. Right? That was their whole premise, that even if it's something new, they want you to try it on. And that's what we taught the kids, what we taught all the coaches that were there teaching the other kids. And it was just try it on. And that's kind of the same principle, I feel like you're saying. And if it doesn't work out, we just move on. But at least you tried it to see if it worked. And, if I'm going to add anything to that, to, not be afraid to try it, right? It doesn't have to work out exactly the way you planned, but if you move forward with it, it could potentially work out, especially if you work it, basically. So that's absolutely good. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right. So we basically about to end up, but do you have any questions for me, Mia, before we roll out?
No, I don't think I have any questions.
All right. No problem. But it was absolutely great having you on the show. And I know that you have some things that you're looking to accomplish. Yeah, definitely. And I know, of course, that you have things that you were looking to personally accomplish and things like that. So wasn't sure whether or not you were going to join us with the 90-day challenge. Well, it'll be less than 90 days for you, but either way, because we're on our way, we're rolling and everything else, you can still get in on the action. 90 minutes a day for 90 days. In this case, we're in day 5. So for 85 days, or technically 84 days, right? But that focused time. So if it's cosmetology, or if it's a new thing that you're going to continue to do as you're currently revamping your business, that would definitely be awesome for you to be able to participate in. And then you'll look up and be like, oh my goodness, it's the new year. And I did ABC 1, 2, 3. And you accomplished these things, right? And then we got giveaways. Like I got several different business owners that came in who are giving away some stuff, some free things, some financial coaching, other products, and all that stuff too. So it's going to be absolutely dope, in addition to, of course, me doing websites and email marketing and stuff. So those are a whole bunch of other free giveaways that could potentially be very beneficial for you and your business as you get repeat customers. I'm pretty sure that's going to be something that you'll be able to work on and use. So I'm excited about this challenge. Yes. Yep. Make sure you check in at the other private group where we're doing everything and we're having conversations and all that other good jazz. So it's absolutely going to be dopely amazing. So, all right, Mia, thank you so much for coming on board. I so appreciate it. And I thank you for attending and for sharing your knowledge and your inspiration and your makeup and your hair care, not hair care, sorry. Maybe that's one thing one day. Maybe you have a hair care line. But your makeup and your makeup line and everything. And if you want to connect with Mia, here is her Facebook. On Facebook as Mia Shellman. Website is straightglossy.com, which you saw earlier, and on Instagram at makeup_by_Mia.co. Right? So you can hit her up at those places and connect with her if you want to purchase her product, or if you want to just be connected to another dope person. That's all I'm just saying. It's going to be good. So without further ado, people. Yes, excellent job, Mia. So without further ado, people, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Appreciate it. And see you all next time right here on Maximizing Your Business Authority with Rita. See y'all.
Here at MBA, we try to help you be your best. So So join Rita Collins as we join to make your business a success. I see you starting out your business, you seem kinda lost. So come and visit our page and we'll help you be a boss. We'll guide you and support you with new exciting strategies. Join us at MBA, don't let it be a tragedy. We offer help, we offer class. For now we'll start with a little bright sweat. But don't have to stress, just do